Cheers.
Nice hot chocolates, those.
Keep me warm anyway. Thank you.
Speedwell Cavern. Look. Speedwell Cavern, yeah. And it looks like it's a bit like an old cavern. But apparently we get on the old boat there and we go down there, I think.
Into the caves. It's a
What?
mine.
Oh, we're going in a mine, is it? So how do we get in there then?
It's a lead mine.
A lead mine. So we're in a lead mine today. The weather's definitely perked up. So what do we go through here?
Not yet.
Where do we go then?
Just wait here.
We got to wait here.
Took 1:15. Mr. Impatient.
1:15. I'm not impatient. What's time now? What time is it? 10 past? 11 minutes past? Right, we'll see how it goes then anyway. Yeah, that's where we are. Got my lid on.
You'll see why in a minute.
Many lids.
Yeah, you're going to hit your head everywhere
There's
you
the
are.
other two coming with us. Yeah, I think
Make
I'm
sure
good.
it's nice and tight, give it a while, if it falls off and you don't get another one.
Yeah, I think
And you'll
I'll.
bang your head because you're tall guy.
Yeah, I know.
Right, folks, grab yourselves a plate
Hello.
of ramen off the side, please.
And I think we're going to go down to the abyss there. No smoking.
Yes, some have got a little one which has got with a red bit. It means you can adjust it. So if you turn it counterclockwise or tighten it up, the other way will loosen it. And to give it a bit of a wobble, make sure it's not going to fall off.
Well, that's a bit wobbly, isn't it?
Let's give it comes out. Believe it or not, this is how we get the boats in.
Oh, is it?
So you remove this and you can bring a boat down there.
Bloody hell.
It doesn't happen very often, but
You got some good muscles in your legs then. Oh,
You just cracked your head then.
yeah, get out. He's just a nail banging.
That's all right.
you're right.
Well, yeah, 6'7's a little bit tight. But it's all
They
right.
didn't say anything about a height limit.
How many steps is that now then, mate?
If you've lost count,
106.
Right, reaching the bottom of the steps. Now 106 steps.
For a moment until I wipe the boat down.
Pardon me very much. So,
I don't sit.
where are we going through there?
Go through here.
Whoa. Ah, it's all good. I like your Christmas lights. Right, in the boat then we get.
Right, so
Whoa.
Whoa.
we've got over the head bit, but yes, this first part of the tunnel is a bit lower, so please do mind your heads. But also, do not put your hands on the side of the boat, please. As you'll see in a moment, I'm not a very good driver.
That's all right. We're not good passengers.
But let me show you.
Malfunction.
Someone's not turned the ice. I say someone's not turned the ice way, but it's me.
Adam, are we going downhill?
No?
Oh, how do we get to 180 foot then?
So we're going in completely straight horizontally, but the hill is building up above us. So you saw Winnet's Pass.
Oh, I
Not
see.
beautiful, but the side of the hill. We're kind of going, if you stand in the car park facing the shore and then go into the hill, that's where we are now. But we're completely horizontal. They did a structural test a couple of years ago. They emptied the tunnel, put some laser stuff in here to survey it, and found the elevation difference between each end was 2 millimetres.
Wow.
It's impressive. 1770s. I say there's not a lot of technology out there.
1770s.
Right. So
You look great in that. Do I look good in
I'm
that?
not talking too much.
Does this water rise and fall?
Hang on.
Oh.
On your left hand side there, I'm trying to think us back a minute,
Left hand side.
is the Little Winster vein. It's the first vein of lead they found down here. It's named after the 7-year-old child who dug it out. Now, it's only a metre tall, 2 foot wide, extends for 37 metres.
Wow.
And so, Little Winster, that was his name, both of his brothers and his father worked down here. The adults would have been at the far end. The education system in the 1700s wouldn't have been much, so the opportunity to earn money for the family was limited. So he would have been down here on his own for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week.
Wow.
He would have had a pickaxe in one hand, shovel in the other, and a bucket around his neck to collect the rock in. And Well, you wouldn't have had nice lights back then. You would have had to do everything by candlelight.
Oh, I see.
Right, mind your head to this part so it gets a bit lower. Right, so this does, I'll shine a torch over my head in a moment. Well, not overhead, behind me. This tunnel does continue. Oh, that's not an original electrical box, that's
Adam, what mine is it? A coal mine?
lead.
Oh, lead, sorry.
Yeah, so behind me here, if you can see that, tunnel continues. It's blocked now for boats, so we can't go on a little joyride. But behind that metal door does extend for another 30 metres before hitting a 40-metre vertical shaft into much kind of larger workings. These are incredibly unstable and they do collapse. So we don't go in there anymore. After the last tour where we lost a couple of people. It's not ideal, but it is a lot. That's largely untouched for the last 200 years, apart from people to go down to check it. This is still technically classed as a working mine. So the government, the HSE department, the Health and Safety Executive, and the government's mine inspector come down annually to make sure that we're okay to be down here. We're not putting anyone at risk, and we're not doing anything too dangerous.
Can you wave for the camera?
Quarrying is still an absolutely huge industry around here.
That's mad,
The
isn't it?
local stones, the local limestone bits. So,
Do you want me to give it a push off the wall here, Adam?
you can, if you like, it's easier off the ceiling a little bit, which you can kind of claw your way along. That would be very
There you go.
appreciated.
How deep is this water then?
It's about a metre.
A metre?
About a metre, yeah.
So we wouldn't drown if we fell in.
We wouldn't have to swim in, it's just a really miserable walk back if it was.
Is there anything in it? Like fish?
Yeah, a proper miserable walk back.
I usually joke that no one asks if there's fish down here. You're the first person. Okay, I've worked here 2 weeks, so but no one's asked me if there's fish in here yet. What we do have, though, in this area especially, are some really good fossils.
Ah.
Do you?
So this rock would have been formed about 300 to 350 million years ago by sea creatures above dying, floating to the bottom of the kind of water.
Oh, of course,
and you'll
yeah.
get sodium shells, little crinoids. You'll see there are some bits of coral reef or fern, seaweed, and that's kind of so that's all organisms
that's
around
incredible.
300 million years ago. So once you start seeing them, you start seeing a lot more. And even livestock could find its way down here from the fields above. This only got bricked up in the 80s or so, but say that the workings above were also being mined by another company from above, called the Longcliffe Mining Company. Now, the two companies didn't get on. There would have been quite fierce competition about that. So, if the workers above heard miners below, they'd throw rocks down.
Do you have to replace the boats much?
So this boat is 2 years old now.
Okay.
The ones previous were here 20.
Ah, right.
Custom made in Gloucestershire. There's two of them, as you can see for now. And yeah, they get lowered down the stairs on the way in.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. What's on the sides? Because you're hitting the sides quite a bit, isn't we?
Yeah,
So-
it's they're kind of built for that, so they've got a big reinforced
Yeah.
kind of edge around it.
Alright.
So the motor's at the back of a boat. If you're on the way back, I can kind of steer a bit more. This is meant to be pushing off the walls to keep us anchor. Because I'm facing the wrong way,
Yeah.
it's difficult to see exactly, so you just kind of let it bounce. It's nicer when there's fewer people, but you get to talk to everyone.
Yeah.
So normally they can fit up to 20 people on the boat.
Yeah, I was just going to say, because
You can speak to the first couple of rows, but people at the back, you have to
it'd be quite tight as well, because if there's people in front of us, you know, if this was full up now, it'd be quite tight in here,
It would
wouldn't
be
it?
sitting lower in the water because of the weight, so you have
Yeah.
a bit more headroom.
Yeah,
The reason
yeah.
it's kind of high. I mean, A, you're tall, and B, there's less of us, so the weight isn't there.
Yeah.
Not much. It's better than nothing, admittedly, but I mean,
Oh.
there would have been a pretty big explosion. Thankfully for the miners, they found another vein of lead up ahead, called the Poor Man's Vein. It's called the Poor Man's Vein because there wasn't a lot of lead in it, but what they did find, they found about a basketball-sized amount. They took it up into smaller pieces and took it up to the boss and told him, there's loads here to be had, let us keep digging, we'll bring a lot out. The owner grew suspicious why progress was slow, sent somebody down to check on them, and found that there was no more lead. They had made themselves a nice big safety hole with a nice little beach at the bottom of it, but there was no lead to be found.
Ooh.
Because he'd been deceived, the mine owner fired them.
Cool, what a mad little place this is, eh?
Now you can kind of see up ahead there's a white light. That's the end of the tunnel where we hit the cavern.
What's at the end of the cavern?
The caverns we'll get off at the end, but what you're seeing is a white line bouncing off a big metal wall. You'll see why the metal wall's there. It's basically to deflect the water when it does flood.
Is there a cafe or anything down there? Is there a cafe or anything down there?
No. When we do get to the end, give me a second to jump up and secure the boat before jumping out. Then we'll get out.
Oh, we're getting out. Oh, have we got to come over the front?
No, what he said wait, got to secure the boat.
Secure the boat, and then we've all got to walk that way.
Yeah, don't stand up there. Maybe like
Have we got to walk that way? Oh, we have. It's just a little bit tight, it's fine though. It's fine. It's fine.
Ow!
A little bit ahead. So, Andy. Crikey.
Tread on them.
Thank you, Andy.
You have to mind your head.
Oh, nice. God, look at this. Oh, shit. Oh, look at this, Andy.
Oh, wow.
It's going to take minus around
No
5
way.
years to make this part of the tunnel.
Whoa.
Around 1776, and I imagine it was a pretty confusing discovery because all of a sudden there's just a massive hole.
Yeah.
It goes about 60 metres straight to the top of the actual cavern, and it would have been created by a lot of water coming down from one direction, meeting water coming down from the other direction, creating a big whirlpool which would have just eroded out this massive chamber. The floor you're stood on is a lot newer, it's just concrete and cement. It would have just been a big cascading waterfall down to the bottomless pit the other side.
That's unreal. Oh, shit. Are they abseil lines?
Sorry?
Are they like abseil lines?
Yeah, so nowadays we go up just to check that it's going to fall down, and more often than not just to change the light bulbs.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see where the miners would have climbed up, and they climbed up here, they've chiseled out this shallow.
Is that the original stairs there then?
Well, the stairs is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, yeah.
They would have used handholds they dug into the side of the rock to just make them out, but for the more vertical part, they did put this lovely ladder in, these wooden stencils.
That's mad, isn't it?
They did find lead at the top of the cavern, you see where the rock's been blown out, and created big Indiana Jones style thing.
Yeah, yeah. Are we under Winnett's Pass now?
Winnett's Pass is more the other direction.
Oh, right, okay.
You can see we're kind of perpendicular to it.
This is awesome in here, Adam.
But, so this has been, this is normally about the same amount of water, about a metre. So that continues about 300 metres. There's no more lead to be found. What they did find in the end, it broke into a more natural cave network. This extends about 16 miles. And
What that does?
if you go that way for about 8 to 8.5 hours, you end up at Peak Cavern down in the village. That's
You're
the other end of the
joking?
system. Across here, and then you've got these are all crinoids, and you've got bits of shell and just small organisms.
Oh, yeah.
And because people are people, the miners left their mark on the walls as well. We've got old graffiti, so they would have put their initials and
Oh, yeah. 1805.
1805.
So these are called eggs and eyes. Here, and there'll be one on the other side, is where they would have put in kind of wooden bars, so almost like scaffolding, so that they would have built a level kind of above so they could work and mine ahead without kind of having to fall down.
Amazing.
You can see them around. The wood's long gone. I mean, if you lean forward, well, there's still one kind of up there, so you've got a wooden stencil coming across. It would have just been a big network of those to try and safely get across the hole.
Yeah, yeah. It's wicked, isn't it? Getting back on the boat, Anne.
Huh? Where's he sitting?
I think he's sitting. I don't know if he's sitting.
Where are we sitting? Back up there.
Right, so if you want to step on up.
Go first, and then.
Ow! Ow!
I knew you was going to do that.
Ow!
Do you know, I'm gonna sit here.
You're sitting in the gap.
Right, we all on? Right.
Yep.
Again. As if it mind your head, you just learned it the hard way.
He
Mind your
didn't
head, and again, please get your fingers and toes inside the boat because, yeah, again, I'm not a great driver. Just because I get to steer doesn't mean I'm any better at it. You don't need a license to drive a boat, so I can just get away.
Not even a provisional.
Did you have to have any experience for this job?
No.
No.
No, I mean I've worked with people before and I like going underground, so it was a little stopgap to keep me out of trouble. I managed to find a job with even less daylight somehow.
Perhaps you're a vampire.
So I have to start taking vitamin D or something just to make sure I don't die.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a fair bit of knowledge there, Adam, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you.
Well, we got
So,
none.
The dates, I mean the numbers you have to learn here, but the other stuff, so I've been coming underground for years just exploring it myself. Jumping into old mines, and I actually used to spend a lot of my time exploring sewers
Nice.
for fun.
Adam, you see all these like these slits? There's like loads of slits.
Yeah. Were you not listening on the way here?
I was at the back.
So these are shot holes. They would have been dug out by 2 miners. It would have taken about 2
Oh, that's the
hours
corner of the
to dig each one.
the
That's
side
just
of the.
what's left.
Oh.
So when that was full of black powder and then blew up, that's just what's left of it. So the other side of that would have just exploded.
Yeah, because it took the easiest route. Oh my God, there's loads of them now.
Now
So
you
I
can
mean,
see
you can see, so it took them each week they made it about 1.9 meters along. And you can see that the frequency of these shot marks, how slow progress would have been.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have blasted that way, would it? It would have come this
Blast would
way.
have made you about 12 inches, if that.
That's unbelievable, isn't it
Not at
now?
all. I say up until they reached kind of the chamber when they were mining, all of the rock came back out the same way they were getting in.
Yeah.
But when they
loads of
broke
them.
into a massive chamber with a big pit in the floor, they hit the jackpot. They didn't have to worry about taking the rock out anymore. They just launched it into that pit. It's estimated about 40,000 tons of rock were pulled out of that far canal and launched in the pit there, sorry.
Wow.
Do you know what, Adam? Right, I didn't see any of these on the way in.
No, I didn't.
It's all in the light section.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it. I
Now
mean,
I can't. Now I can see them all the
And
time.
it's a lot to take in, I appreciate. There's a lot down here to look at.
Yeah, it's wicked, isn't it?
When we do get, I'll try and see if I can remember where they are. Just before the end, yeah. There's some blue john seeds as well. So I don't know if you guys
There's
have
some
heard
what?
of
Sorry?
seeds of blue john. So I don't know if you've seen that there's 2 sugar caves the other side of the hill here, Tree Cliff and Blue John Cavern, and they both mine or used to mine blue john. I don't know if it's a compressed, kind of really rare version of fluorite, or is it fluorspar, or it's fluorite or something. And it's compressed and it's kind of the minerals have turned a blue in the yellow colour. And it's only found in a couple of places in the world, and the hills here are full of it. It's been mined out. I think the Romans first started working it. If you ever go to kind of a lot of national trusts around the country, have got fireplaces where it's been embedded into it, or it's been made into candlestick holders. And it's a lovely stuff. I think it was named by the French. My pronunciation's not very great. So it's whatever blue yellow is in French, which I think is blue John or Juan or something.
Yeah.
When the English heard it, they heard Blue John. So they called it. Sorry, not looking where I'm going. They don't normally employ child labour back then, but there was some children working down here. They would have had a child sat in there with blacksmith bellows. So this is where oxygen would have been brought into the tunnel just by natural airflow and air pressure. And you would have had a child sat here, blacksmith bellows, just trying to pump it around the place to move the air around. If it would have been effective, or would he smell it dusty, who knows, but that was his job. So you got a few on your boat. Try and bring them all back this time.
We've lost 6 already.
Yeah, there was 10 on here when we started.
If you can't swim, you're going to stay down here. There's a Peak District mining history museum there, and that's got kind of all their archives have got all the paperwork from any company that got set up that wanted to mine underground. The rights they would have had to get off the state or the council to try and bring it under, and they've got records of kind of the names of the workers, and as well as kind of local kind of folklore. And Castleton's a very small village, so everyone would have been known each other and known each other's business. And that's just, it's all based on that. That's where they've got all the dates from, and all the amounts where they would have seen how unprofitable it was and just all sorts. So if this had been a profitable big mine, they would have extended the canal out upon the surface to link it all up together. Because it wasn't, they didn't. And that's all found. What we got here? This is, get me talking slow. That is the Blue John.
Where?
It's very narrow, and there's
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
worth
You can see it's
taking
blue.
out. There is a few of them.
That bit. The line.
Oh, is it just that line, is it?
Yeah, so they wouldn't work it. There's a few more, another one, there's a bigger one here maybe. I mean, it's very kind of arterial the way it runs up. It looks like they may have taken some larger bits perhaps, but trying to get anything off that, it's a very difficult stone to work.
What's that scraping here, Adam? Is that like
Yeah, that's all the pickaxe lines.
Oh, that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, so that was all by hand. So there's another bit of Blue John here on the right hand side. Working it, it's a very wasteful mineral. It's very brittle. If you took it out and tried to work it, it just falls to pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Here the fans at the top of the shaft. It's about 28 degrees.
What torch you got there? That's a wicked torch, isn't it?
Oh, it's a nice little head torch. Because I nerd out on lights, because I spend time underground in my free time, you don't want to go underground with a rubbish torch.
No, totally,
If you get stuck underground, at night, it could be curtains. So,
Yeah, it's right.
Right.
Right, back up there then, yeah?
There we go.
Wait.
Oh, careful. Yeah, watch that.
Have you not learned
No, nothing. Unbelievable. I'm picking it up though as it goes along.
We're allowed to move?
Thank you,
Thank you
Adam.
very much.
Look at that beam of light coming in, look.
Oh, yeah. Can't stairs.
That's mental, look at that.
On the wrong side of the Gosh, I had to go up.
Look at that beam of light, that looks well good. Oh. At the top.
106.
105, 106. Wow. Oh. That was pretty knackering. I'm in the souvenir shop.
Sandstone, limestone.
Stone. Oh, there's the fossils, look. 90 quid for a large ammonite. Where's a horse saddle?
The blue one.
There's a horse saddle there, what is that? Take horses down there, don't they?
I might have done.
Wow. Right, let's go, kids. Well, that's good. Always remember, kids, have a little Google about where you are, 'cause you never know where you are. That was a good old long cave, that was, and I had no idea it was here. So, check it out. I'll definitely recommend that. Had a tour guide called Adam. I think he'd only been there 4 days, but yeah, very knowledgeable, very good. What was the place called again? Speedwell
Cavern.
Speedwell Cavern.
Oh, you're filthy.
Am I?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
And up halfway up the back of your leg.
you go through and everything. You can see like where they've sort of like hammered and chiselled out little boreholes and then put dynamite in it and then blew it away. But you can see where the blast doesn't go into the rock, it takes its easiest route and goes away from the rock, sort of thing. So there's loads of half drilled holes everywhere.
And that to run, didn't they?
Yeah, and yeah, that's it, yeah, they had to run. So I think they lit it with straw.
The halfway house.
So I had to leg it out to the halfway house and let the blast go past them and then take all this shit out and then drill more. Well, it's not even drilling, it's hammering chisel. It's a hammer and chisel in there, but every time they whacked it, they turned it a little bit, turned it a little bit, turned it a little bit. And all that. Yeah, no, very good. I never thought I'd be in a cave today, but you see, kids, never give up, keep looking, and we're going to get in Ed. So, see you in a bit, yeah? See you in a bit, yeah?
I need a pee.
Anyway, well recommend that place, the old cave thing, but we've moved on. There's Ed there, and Ed has found, I think that's Mam Tor. Yeah, up there. The old paragliders, look. Oh, they've got the best views, haven't they? So yeah, just dumped Ed in the old lay-by, and we're going to try and get up there. It doesn't look too bad, but it's one of them things, isn't it? When you start and you get knackered and you think, oh my God, I've only done 200 metres.
Look how smooth that is.
People's hands keep going over it all the time, smoothing it all over. God, it does look good, don't it? Good lift there, getting up there. So I'm going to take it nice and slow, yeah, because I want to get up there. Just take it slow, kids. Just take it easy. See if I can get to the next gate, yeah, over there, without getting too knackered. I reckon we're in for a chance of reaching Mam's Tor. Mam Tor, whatever it is. The views around here. I've got a funny feeling, yeah, that this is the place to be. Do you think it's the place to be?
I think up there's the place to be, not here.
Yeah, alright, come in. Let's keep going. Right. We made the first gate. There's Ed. Made the first gate.
You want to come past
And
me?
my nose
It's
is
a tenner.
bloody running.
Tenner if you want to come past me.
What do you say?
Or you've got to go round.
Sure, right. Say again?
Tenner
Four.
per leg. If you want to go past me.
Where's the other way?
And you go back down the hill, follow the road round and up the other side. No? Tight ass.
Delete that bit. I ain't going round. I'm going this way. It's a bit steeper, but it's definitely shorter. So, it's what we've chosen to do. See how we get on. Still going. So just got to go up there, and I'm hoping it's there. But of course it might not be. They look like they got the better end of the stick, didn't they? There's Ed, right down there. Views around this place. Let's keep going. We got it in the bag. Oh, nearly there. It's flattened out a bit. The steps were just the other side of that. Ed is way down there now. Scenery is unreal. But I can see that person at the top there in the yellow, that's the goal. Hello, Mr. Paragliders. Give us a go. There it is. Oh, sorry about the wind, folks. But that is the top of Mam Tor. I've turned the sound down a bit just now because it's going to be windy. Let's turn the sound down a little bit. There. Look at this lot. Yeah, I guess. Let's get a photo. And
Made it.
fun now? Oh, it is windy. Look at the paragliders. Awesome. They are having the best time. A lot of them are facing into the wind. The wind's coming this way. So they're probably getting a big old ramp up of air. Hey, look at him, look. Yes, mate. Go on. Go on, son. Give us a go. Give us a go. Look how streamlined the body is. Oh, they're all coming along here now, look. Looking for lift. Quick 360, look. It's amazing, isn't it? Because Andy just got asked to take a picture of two girls, and one was from Netherlands and the other one was from South Africa. So it brings a lot of people here, doesn't it? It's very good. It's very nice. Look at the paragliders. I mean, they are having a whale of a time, they are. And there's our Andy again. See, like, I don't mind this bit, yeah, because I feel proud now that I've got up here, yeah. And you kids should do this, yeah. But we're going to go back down, but I don't mind because it's downhill. Look at, can you see that right over there? It's like a tall thing. I think that's a power station. Quite possibly the only thing that's ruined the view. Well, it hasn't ruined the view, do you know what I mean? But yeah. You all right, Anne?
Yes.
Good, good. Right, should we get back down? Or in a minute?
Yeah. There's no cafe up here, is there?
No.
No bar.
No bar or anything like that. So we're going to make like a tree and get out of here. Right, we're going down. This is what the road looks like. Nice and easy until we get down to the... Oh, someone's taking off. Right there. Is he going to get any lift? Yeah, he has. I'll just take off on the side of the mountain, look.
Yeah.
God, look at him go up. Pretty good. Right, so we're going to go down here, make our way back to Ed. That was good. Caves and Mam Tor. What a day, eh?
Great day, and it's sun's shining.
It is definitely sun shining. Be careful.
I didn't do that step.
There's Ed right down there. I can't see on the screen where, but he's there somewhere. That's where we're going.
Dun dun dun.
Just remember, Anne, it's not a race.
I'm going at my own pace. If you're
You what?
slow, then that's your problem.
Okay. Back at the first gate. Oh, that's actually loads easier coming back down. Oh my word. So yeah.
Roll down the hill.
Yes, and roll down there. It'd be funny on the video.
What about shit? What about horse shit?
Roll
Cow
down
shit?
there, it'd be funny.
Shall I?
Yeah, why not?
Take the mic off first.
No, because we want to hear you go. No, don't you get covered in crap, wouldn't you?
You do it then.
Let's get to Ed.
Oh, this is going to hurt my
Decide where we're
toes.
going to go from there.
Get your toes to the back of your boots first.
My toe just squashed in the front of my boots, that's what I do know.
So mine, with my socks.
Right, back at Ed. Do you know what? One thing I'm glad about is just doing these sort of things. You know, because as I say, there was a lot of times where we wouldn't have done it. But not failed lately. And, crikey, how long? The last sort of 10 things that we've gone to go and do, we've done it. Brilliant. Just can't believe it.
Ain't gonna work.
Like a changed man.
You know what?
See you later.